More and more information is being leaked out for Star Wars Battlefront 2 thanks to Reddit dataminers of the alpha build version of the game. We now know what planets will be playable, what heroes we can expect at release, along with vehicles, starfighters, and weapons. First off, we'll start with the playable single-player levels, which features many of the planets and places we know Inferno Squad will be fighting in. Endor for our first level, a Rebel starship as seen in the trailers, Paleo for Inferno Squad's first mission, Operation Cinder on Vardos, then escaping the Bespin and Sullust with finally Atula at the end. I'd say that will be about 7 or 8 playable levels to expect in the single player, which can be considered either a long or short campaign depending on how you look at it. As for heroes, there aren't that many surprises here. Every original trilogy character here is recycled from Battlefront 1, and Yoda, Maul, Rey, and Kylo we know from the trailers. Phasma's also in the game, but she won't be in the game at release, instead coming as a free DLC along with Finn later on. The main surprise here is General Grievous, whom wasn't advertised by EA at all, which is strange as he was a very much anticipated character. However, these are the only heroes whose data was found in the alpha build, so who knows what people will find in the data of the beta build itself. For vehicles and starfighters, we have quite the list. Playable Y-Wings and TIE Bombers are a welcome addition. We also have the Hyena Bomber, Tri-Fighter, ARC-170, and the Scimitar, which was Darth Maul's Sith infiltrator from Episode 1, which I think will be considered a hero starfighter for the Separatists. I'm also excited to see the TX-130 fighter tank, which was prevalent in the original Battlefront games. Now we just need some actual tank-like vehicles for the Rebels and we're good to go. For game modes, we have of course a single-player campaign, single-player skirmish, and fantasy battles for multiplayer. This includes Galactic Assault along with a mystery mode called Conquest, which could very well end up being Supremacy again. In Galactic Assault, we'll have 8 different planets available for this mode at release in Naboo, Yavin 4, Takodana, Jakku, Starkiller Base, Kamino, Endor, and the Death Star, which is very impressive. Finally, for weapons and equipment, we have a huge list, so I won't go over everything individually, but seeing more Clone Wars era weaponry is definitely a plus in my book. I'll leave a link with the full list down below. And that just about covers all the major leaked data we know about Battlefront 2 currently found in the alpha build. If you're interested in the leaked story mode, I made a separate video for that which you can also check out, but be aware as it does contain spoilers. Anyways, that will do it for the alpha leaks. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to the channel to not only support it, but keep up with Star Wars news, gaming, and canon lore released every week. And consider following me on Twitter and Facebook to never miss out on the latest Star Wars related content. May the Force be with you, always.